Hi there, Daryl from fasttrackpiano.com, where you can learn lots of things. And today, what was that red M&M guy? Hey, check him out. Rock and roll. Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to talk about how you get good at something. We all want to be good, otherwise, we don't want to be bad. So to be good on the piano, for instance, or be good at anything, how do you get there? Well, there's that word that's sort of lurking, isn't there? That word. It's on a bit of paper I've got over here. Want to be good? I've got a lot of students that come here, and some do this and others don't. Ah, there it is. There's the secret. That's the secret. Practice. You just got to do it. Now, if you don't practice, then you can't expect to be good. And if you're not good, then you feel bad. But you feel bad about practicing, right? So it's an endless loop of not getting anywhere. So what do we do about that? Well, I remember when I was at college, I saw these jazz guys play. And this piano player was exceptionally good. And I went up to him afterwards and I said, "How did you get so good?" What do you think he said? He said, "Yeah, I practice." Of course he does. But he practices 8 hours a day. Now, was I going to do that? If I really wanted to be the best piano player in the world, I would have tried. But somehow there wasn't something inside me that told me to do that. So I was happy to be not the best piano player in the world and a bit further down the ladder. But you've got to try. Now, how do you practice without driving yourself nuts, or how do you have a good approach to practicing? Well, I suggest that that you play in the morning. That's a good time before anything else starts. Get up in the morning and just go over to your instrument and practice before there's any distractions of the day, before the phone calls come in, the emails, before there's people running around the house, all that sort of stuff. If you can get up a little bit earlier and practice then, that's good. Now, if that doesn't work for you, you're going to have to work out something else. But that's a good time to practice. That's when I used to practice. Another thing I suggest to people is there might be, if you're working from home or at your home a lot, there's a little reminder to tell you to go over to the piano and play it. Just play it. You don't have to sit there for an hour and practice. Just practice your latest piece a couple of times. What's going to be that reminder? Me. I'm going to ring you up. No, I'm not. I'm not going to ring you up. I don't even know your phone number. So you've got to have some sort of reminder yourself. It might be the phone rings. If the phone rings, take the call, speak to the person, get off the call, then go over to the piano and play that piece. That's your reminder to go over and do it. Even if you only do it once, you're going to get better, right? Now that's a bit easier than sitting down for 8 hours a day, isn't it? And I'm sure you're going to get better if you do something like that. If you don't do it, nothing's going to happen and you're going to feel bad. So you might work out your own little ways for getting better, but that's a good one. Another one might be every time you go to the fridge, right? Now you probably go to the fridge, a couple of times a day. Okay, go into the fridge, make yourself a cup of tea with milk and all that sort of thing. Then that's your reminder. Go over and play the piano. Now if you don't do it, nothing's going to happen and you're going to feel bad. I'm just trying to give you some ideas. There are people that are extremely good at their craft. Now they've had to be very selfish with their life. They've had to not really be very sociable. They can't be contacted a lot of the time because they have dedicated their life to their craft. So people like you and me can admire them and go, wow, aren't they good? But they've had a huge sacrifice. They've got to practice. If they don't practice, we don't go, oh wow, aren't they good? And they lose their career. So I'm not expecting you to do that. So little things like just the doorbell ringing, hello, how are you? No thanks. Practice once or twice, that will help. Now you might have your own little reminders. You might want to tell me about them. Okay, send me an email and I'll tell everybody next week. Okay.